all of you returning viewers. I'm very, very close to the mic right now, which is right here in my face. So I'm going to be doing very close up and soft whispers. And I am here tonight with Boop Jasmine. And I'm going to be doing another repayment for all of the massages she has given me and Jeremy by giving her a hand and wrist, arm, kind of like lower arm massage. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that and maybe even follow along. I remember that as a child, I would have people like my mother or even my siblings run their hands up and down my arms because it would give me ASMR before I knew what ASMR was.
Did they have a term back then at all?
No, I didn't even call it anything. I just thought it felt nice. I only recently, well, not recently, but when ASMR became a thing, I realized that's what it was. So, I even, now as an adult, sometimes when I'm really stressed out, I will run my fingers up my arm and around my hand because it feels good and gives me some tingles. So, maybe while you're watching this video, even if you don't have anybody who can massage your hand or massage your arm, maybe you can just follow along by gently and softly running your fingers up your arms. Did you ever used to do that?
I think I did. For comfort.
It is comforting.
Yeah. I liked to play with my hair when I was younger. For comfort.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. Brushing your hair can also definitely be a comfort thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm lucky because I can brush my arms and my hair. It's everywhere.
It's very nice, and you keep it very, very tidy.
I try. Alright. Well, let's get started, shall we?
Would you like me to roll up my sleeves?
Please, if you wouldn't mind. And I think we'll start with with your, well, I guess it would be your right, but it's my left. person in the comments. Again, pressing, I think here we put a little bit more pressure. These are definitely spots that get quite a bit of use, and they're actually slightly more tough. These tend to get calluses. You don't have calluses. I have calluses, but you can't see my calluses under all my fur, but these hands do have calluses. Is calluses a nice word? I think calluses might be a nice word.
Sounds nice.
And then we're going to work right in here. I'm just going to gently, but with a little bit more pressure. Then with the fingers, press in and just circular motions, soft, circular motions. There we go. And this is kind of what I mean by the arms. I would have people do this because I liked it.
This feels very nice.
Simple.
Especially with your fur.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I didn't think about that, but that's definitely part of it, huh?
Yeah.
Could be extra tingly that way.
Extra tingly for sure.
Okay. And then from the other side of the hand, we're basically going to do what we did on the back side up here. And I was asked by Jasmine to keep away from the center of her palms, as those are a little bit sensitive. So we're not going to rub those too much. I might very gently, just a little bit at some point, but I am going to respect that she did not want me to touch those too much.
You could use your roller on the palms of my hand if you want.
I will. I have this, guys. I have a palm roller that we'll be using, and that's how I'm going to do it. And that's because it's bigger than your finger, so it takes up a wider space. I'm not jabbing as much into your palm, and I'm going to roll up kind of like this. Up, up.
That feels very nice.
Good. This was one of the techniques I saw. I watched one video on this and also looked at some pictures, some instructional pictures.
This is fairly similar to what I do at work.
There we go. I'm a professional, everyone. There's that. And then I'm going to gently. Okay, now we're going to go to the wrist, and I'm actually going to do some motions with your wrist. I'm just going to kind of almost roll it just gently. And that's just kind of to loosen it up a little bit. Again, you can't really see it, but we could do, I just need the,
Oh, that's nice right there.
yeah, that does work. I like the way that's rolling.
Got my hand in there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jasmine is just going, she's actually doing a really good job staying, letting your This ball should actually be greased up because it doesn't roll as well without it.
It feels good though.
It's good.
Yeah.
Just again, small circular motions. Careful not to press too hard, but not to go too soft, or you're not doing much of anything really. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing Jasmine's other hand and arm. She had to take rings off because I didn't want to obviously hurt myself or her by massaging around that. But again, we're going to be starting with, I'm going to do this again with my hand, and then actually I want to start at the bottom, work my way up to the first joint, work my way up to the second joint, and then the last joint, and then the tip. And then I'm going to go back down is just to loosen them up. It's good for them to get a little bit of movement like that. And then slow fingers down. Okay. And then flip it back over. I'm going to do a little bit more wrist movement from this side. Do some of this. And then we're going to start working our way back from down here all the way up to the hand. Again, putting more pressure than the hands, but not as much maybe as what I did on the top side of her arm. And then back right to here. And we're going to get out the old trusty ball and just very slowly and gently roll it. This is just a little bit of pressure, not too much pressure with this. A little bit of pressure. Maybe you can start with a little bit more, and then you end with a little bit less. You start with a little bit more, end with a little bit less. And then I just am going to take both of your arms and just a couple more gentle touches, and that's how we'll end this massage. Perfect. Well, I hope that was enjoyable.
I'm thoroughly relaxed.
Me too, and I didn't even get that. I didn't even get the massage, and I'm already sleepy, so I hope this was relaxing for all of you watching. If you did enjoy this video, remember to leave a like and hit the hype button. That's YouTube's new weird way of getting viewers to boost a video in the algorithm. I should also mention before we leave that we do have this little cutie who is hanging out in the background. Jeremy is what we are naming him, but it is your own personal little Jeremy that you can bring into your house. He even comes with a knife. Something Jeremy insisted upon. So, there's only a few, well, it's a little over a week left, I think, to get this guy pre-ordered so that the campaign will actually, begin. If we don't sell 200 plushies, they won't be made at all. So, if you have the extra funds and you would like a Jeremy, a tiny little Jeremy, a Jeremini, go pick one up. The link is in the description. you so much for watching. Sleep well, my friends.